commie sweep? Really? That's how Jesse Waters described Abdul El-Sayed's win in Michigan's Democratic Senate primary.
Even say that name. That's why we call him Abdul. Last night, not a mirage, a commie sweep in the Wolverine state.
And throughout his segment, he just keeps doing it.
Commies proved that they could win on the coast, but now they've won in the Midwest. Now, if the commies run third party, they siphon votes from Democrats. And he's up in the polls. The commie brand is going to be toxic. And Bernie is going to get blamed.
Well, but there's one problem. Abdul El-Sayed isn't a communist. He's a progressive Democrat. In fact, he's not even a member of the Democratic Socialist of America. So why does Waters keep calling him a communist? Because this isn't really about political definitions. It's all about labeling. In media psychology, labels can become mental shortcuts. So instead of explaining what someone actually believes, you attach a word that already carries a whole collection of associations. And the word communist can evoke the Soviet Union, authoritarian government, loss of private property, even Cold War fears. And once the frame is established, you don't have to explain a whole lot. Look at what El-Sayed is actually campaigning on, though. Medicare for all, reducing the influence of big money in politics, lowering costs for working people. And you may strongly disagree with those policies, but disagreement doesn't magically turn them into communism. And here's the really important part. Waters never demonstrates that El-Sayed is a communist, but he keeps calling him one again and again and again. And that's how repetition works. The more often we encounter an idea, the more familiar it becomes, and that familiarity can make something feel more credible, even when no new evidence has been provided. Here's the reality check, though. When you hear a politically loaded label like communist, fascist, radical, extremist, socialist, MAGA, woke, all the above, what does a person actually believe? I mean, what policies are they actually proposing? And most importantly, what evidence supports the label? Because sometimes the label isn't describing the person, it's telling you what the speaker wants you to feel.